Praise God, bro.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Who Got Next podcast. I'm your host, Ahmad, and today on the show we got Josh and Charles. Trav will be back next episode. How y'all doing, man?
Good,
Doing
bro.
good, bro.
What's up with y'all, man? That was a pretty boring Super Bowl this weekend, man. I ain't gonna hold you.
Nah.
But I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. So I went out to I told you, Josh, I went out for like the third, fourth quarter to like the San Pedro Square out here.
Yeah.
Like there's this little Super Bowl party or whatever.
Mm.
And I stayed out there. I was doing my thing. I was chilling with my Seahawks fans, and then there was a shooting, bro. 5 niggas got shot 10 minutes after I left.
Damn.
Over some Super Bowl shit. Over because the niggas lost the Super Bowl.
That's what we're doing?
That's what we doing, man.
That's crazy.
I'm like, I don't know, man. They could have got me, man.
You left at the right time.
Demons could have got me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't my time though. Wasn't my time.
Spotty senses world.
You know, man, it's crazy out here.
But since we on the subject of the Super Bowl, we're gonna get straight into it. The Seahawks are the Super Bowl champions. They beat the Patriots 29-13. Let's start with you, Ahmad. How did you feel about this game? And how did you feel about the Super Bowl product as a whole this year?
Man, I feel like there's a lot of things to talk about. I think that in terms of the game itself, it was kind of a boring game. If you're someone who really loves football and is really into the technical aspects of it, then you might have liked the defensive play. I think this game really showed why the defensive coordinator for the Seahawks is going to be a head coach next year. I think the performance he put on defensive wise is crazy. It was giving Legion of Boom vibes. You know what I'm saying? He was just cracking niggas, bro. And pause. I said pause. Chill out. You was on it. But like, it just feel like New England couldn't do nothing with him, bro. They couldn't do nothing with him. Like the O-line couldn't stop him. And they couldn't get anything, going on offense. I think that was the biggest differentiator. Like on offense, we saw Drake May just be a little too young. You know what I'm saying? And I called you, Josh. I told you that. I told Mike that too. I said he's not ready yet because, like, I think kind of what Trav always says. I think the experience in the Super Bowl is really important because there's gonna be situations where things aren't gonna go according to plan, and that's what we saw. And he just couldn't kind of get through it. Also, if you look at him playing the playoffs earlier this year too, there's a lot of mistakes that he kind of got away with because of a great defense that he kind of got away with that he couldn't get away with in the Super Bowl. Yeah, that's kind of how it always is. Sometimes, don't accept what you would in a loss, what you would in a win. You know what I'm saying? You got to hold yourself to a certain standard because there's gonna be situations where it's gonna come back to bite you in the ass. So I'm not surprised. I called the Seahawks winning this game. You know what I'm saying? Like Seahawks LOB to the MOB. You know what I'm saying? I've been with them for a long time now. So I mean, yeah, I knew it was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I knew it was gonna happen.
Charles?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Seahawks really proved why they they have the best defensive team in the NFL, bro. Like the Patriots O-line gave up 6 sacks. It could have been 7 sacks, but that 7 sack, I think it got taken away due to it was something they called, man. But they could have had they basically had 7 sacks that whole Super Bowl, bro. It was a crazy game for the Seahawks defense, man. Like Drake May, I'm gonna be real. He didn't look the best out there, bro. Don't let that 295-yard game fool you, bro. He did not look the best out there, bro. His receivers didn't come to play. I don't care about that Matt Collins deep ball, bro. If you really watch that whole entire game, bro, Drake May looked terrible out there, bro. Drake May looked like a rookie quarterback. Well, he really like a rookie quarterback out there, man. He didn't look like. I'm not saying like he ain't belong out there, but like he just didn't. He didn't look comfortable out there, man. But Kenneth Walker, I'm not gonna lie, Kenneth Walker is a dog, bro, and I've been hearing that he's going to be big. He's a dog, bro. He could have had 200 plus rushing yards if it wasn't for that. He's a dog, bro. He kind of reminds me of a little Joe Mixon, a little Le'Veon Bell with his footwork a little bit back in the backfield. But he's a dog, man. I'm not gonna lie. Seahawks defense, they got him on right there, man. I'm talking about they got him on, but you can't take away his Patriots defense like that too. You got Christian Gonzaga. I forgot his name.
Christian Gonzalez.
Gonzalez. That man is a dog, bro. He had like endless PBIs and pass deflections in the game. He was doing his thing, man. But I feel like it all just comes down to the quarterback balling out and just being an experienced quarterback, and that goes to show you that experience, takes you a long way in the professionalism sports just in general, bro. Like you need experience, bro. You need your head guy that has some type of experience. Like I knew the Patriots wasn't going to win, but I don't care how good your coach is, how good this is, how good that is. If you don't have experience, bro, in the just in the league, like college, yeah, you won in college, but you don't have experience in the league, bro. You're not really gonna blossom, really to speak. Not blossom, but you're not gonna take over than a guy that has experience. That makes sense.
You a pup. How you say it, John? You a pup.
The pup. He's a pup. Will Campbell was a pup amongst dogs, Rottweilers, pit bulls.
Yo.
That whole O line, straight
Yeah.
pup, man.
Yeah, man. It wasn't ready for that heat. It wasn't ready for the pressure, man.
He wasn't ready for that.
What happened to Stephon, bro? What happened to Stephon Diggs, man? I was waiting to see Stephon do some crazy shit. He had a bad bitch on the side. You know what I'm saying? He had a fool. Yeah, he had one of them ones on the side, but you know what I'm saying? He was making plays off the field, but he wasn't making plays on the field. What happened to that, bro?
Yeah, nah, it was
Defense is like that. So I ain't gonna lie.
tough. It's tough. Trav, welcome,
What's up?
Trav.
What's up?
Trav made it. What's going on, Trav? This is not like you, bro. This isn't Trav like.
Yo, I know. That's my bad. That's my bad, yo. That's my bad. I was putting my daughter down. I just had to get her down, yo. I had to get her down. So I couldn't get to the phone. So, but on this though, I mean, y'all basically, from what I've heard, y'all covered what it was, man. That defense wins championships. That Seahawks defense was going crazy. You know what I mean? They made Drake May look like a second year quarterback. You know what I mean? Like, and the fact that they getting beat up is those two rookie offensive linemen. Long night, bro. You know what I mean? Like they play on the same side. They play on the same side too, both on the left side. Like you talking about the weak side. You know what I mean? Like that's tough, bro. Like
the blind side.
Side, bro. That's like you got two rookies at your guard and tackle, bro. That's defense.
They had nobody else to put in. Like they had nobody else. Like this shit getting bad. Like
it must be that bad where it's like we can't even bring in whoever's behind it, backing them up, bro. So they looked. That Seahawks defense made them look like nothing, bro. And I was a little surprised at the same time. If you look at the Patriots playoff run, bro, their offense hasn't been playing good the whole playoffs, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When starting off with the Chargers, you know what I mean, they only scored one touchdown, and that was late in the game. Then they get to the Texans. That was a sloppy game. I mean, Drake May had 2 or 3 turnovers that game, and then against Denver, it wasn't. Their offense didn't look that good the whole time, and then get to the Super Bowl and it all came to a head. You know what I mean? Pause. But they just they didn't look good at all. You know what I mean? Drake May had no time to throw the ball. You know what I mean? It was bad. Yeah. You know what I mean? And the Patriots defense played good. You know what I mean? You can't ask for your defense to do more than what they like, bro. Like they held them 12 points going into halftime, all field goals. Like offense, give us something, bro. Like we on the field all night, bro. Like y'all not doing nothing for us either. So that was tough. You know what I mean? So Patriots definitely gotta make some moves this offseason, bro, to fix that line and that offense. They need some more receivers, bro. Their receiving core is weak too, bro. When you really think about it, I mean, besides Stephon Diggs, everyone else is like a role player everywhere else. You know what I mean? So
Stephon Diggs is washed, man. That nigga washed.
Yeah, I mean,
he only had get the ball, bro.
he had like 3 catches. You know what I mean?
I won't even say he's washed, bro. I just say the Seahawks did a great job defending that man, bro. Like just defending the whole receivers as a whole, bro. Like they just don't have no real wide receiver one. That's all it is, bro. If they had a real wide receiver one out there to like really like playmaking, like make plays, bro, it would have been a whole different ball game.
And shout out to the Seahawks head coach. Used to be our defensive coordinator. Mike McDonald. When we had a top 3 defense, when we made it to the AFC Championship, we lost to the Chiefs, but that was our defensive coordinator, bro. And you could see like that, that defense is, he's got that instilled in that team. You know what I mean? So, like I said, defense wins championships, and we seen that.
When I was watching the game with Mike at the restaurant, bro, like we was looking at the O line and the D line, and Mike looked at me. He's looking at the Seahawks D line. He's like, pause. He's like, yo, them niggas are big as fuck compared to the Patriots O line. Pause. Like, bro, them niggas was big, bro. Like, I'm like, yo, the way they was moving them out the way, like lifting. You ever seen you ever lifted up your little brother, bro, against the wall, bro? You know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck they was doing to Will Campbell and them niggas, bro. Lifting them up, bro. And just holding them up like this, bro.
He held him like this, sacked him through the man and all that. I was like,
bro, pushing him into Drake May, bro, like grabbing him, bro. Like,
he was injured. He was injured, bro. He was injured.
Then I don't know.
He was dealing with an injury. You know what I'm saying? They was a little too fast for him too. You know what I'm saying? So like
flat-footed as fuck.
Yeah, they were a little too fast for him, and he was injured. So I'm gonna give him a pass.
He's a rookie coming to, you know what I'm saying, playing against grown ass men, bro. He is like what?
But honestly, I'm not surprised because I think when you look at the greats, bro, I think you need adversity to like teach you how to win. I don't think it's good for a rookie to come in immediately. Like you look at Michael, MJ, look at the Tom Brady's, look at the who else? Patrick Mahomes. Like I think you need to, or the Sam Darnolds. You gotta like go there and taste what it feels like to lose and learn from those experiences to really become a great in this league, in my opinion. I don't think if you just kind of get it, if it comes too fast, you learn, you miss out on so much. So I think it's great, man.
Yo.
That's crazy, but that's crazy. That's crazy. But in this situation though, too, bro, like that could be a double-edged sword, bro, because you might not ever make it back, bro. You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
They show like, you talk about the great like Dan Marino, you know what I mean? Great quarterback, went to the Super Bowl. He only went to one Super Bowl.
Second year, and hasn't been back since.
Then it wasn't meant for you. It wasn't meant for you. You know what I'm saying?
Joe Burrow.
Some of the Sharks no hop in the water, nigga. Come on,
shout out to the Patriots. You know what I mean? They got there. You know what I mean? Even though it might have been a little, they had a weak schedule this year. You know what I mean? Because everyone keeps talking about that. They had one of the weaker schedules in the NFL. You know what I mean? But they still got to the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? That's still impressive. I don't think in the NFL, bro, that like to get there, bro, is so tough. Like I wouldn't be surprised if they don't get back, bro. You know what I mean? Like you still got to deal with Mahomes every year, Josh Allen, Lamar, you know what I mean? Burrow, like that. Old buddy, the Chargers. I mean, the AFC is so tough too, bro. It's not a guarantee that Drake May gets another opportunity.
I mean, he could have like it could be like a Jaden Danielson. You know how he got there the first time. I'm serious. Like I think it could be one of them situations. You know what I'm saying? Maybe there.
No, you see how he's trying to play you low key.
Yeah, bro.
For no reason.
I forgot you. You a Commanders fan too, Charles.
Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So like, does this make Sam Darnold better than Justin Herbert? As we talked about, like a couple.
It makes him better than Lamar Jackson. It makes him better than Josh Allen.
No, Amon, just relax a little bit. Just relax. All you gotta do, you just gotta calm down, bro.
Hey, I'm just saying he got there.
He did what he had to do, but that defense really carried. Let's keep it a
bro. Trav, you guys are the Baltimore Ravens. You guys are known for defense. I'm not trying to hear that, bro. I'm not trying to hear that, bro.
I understand where you're coming from and what you're trying to do, but you can't sit there and tell me that that Darnold's better than Lamar Jackson just because he won the Super Bowl.
No.
Oh,
Ever.
he was going crazy. Sam Darnold was going crazy this playoff, bro.
I mean, look at the team he had around him, bro. Let's be honest. Let's be real here, bro.
The Ravens have a trash team, bro. They don't have a trash
Look
team.
at the
They didn't have a
D.
team like the Seahawks. They didn't have a team like the
Whoa,
Seahawks.
that's
They
crazy, John. That was
didn't have a
crazy.
top 3 wide receiver. They didn't have a top 3 wide receiver. They didn't have a top 3 wide receiver at all. You could have made like concerns saying they didn't even have a wide receiver one for them. Zay Flowers was even playing his. I mean, he was playing good, but he wasn't really. He had some inconsistent times, bro. They didn't really have a wide receiver one through this season, bro. So like, you can't really say that, bro.
I'm not even just talking about this season, bro. I'm talking about like in general, bro. Like, he can't get it done. I'm not just putting him on an island. I'm putting Josh Allen on that island as well too. These niggas can't get it done, bro. I don't know. When it comes down to it, Sam Darnold got it done, bro. Got it done.
I understand got it done, but if you want to compare them to QBs, bro, it's obvious them niggas is better than him, bro.
Like for example, Eli, the 2 championships Eli won, bro. Eli was never the best quarterback in the league, even though he won those Super Bowls. And I'm not even trying to shit on the Giants. Like Eli was not better than Tom Brady. He's not better than the brother, and he was winning Super Bowls. He's not. It doesn't make you better than, you know what I mean? Like,
who's the most important player on the field, bro? The
quarterback and the quarterback.
Exactly. So if I win and I'm the quarterback, and it is also. It's not like I'm one of them niggas who didn't, bro. I'm a huge reason we're here, bro. I mean, obviously, you need the defense to contribute, and the defense was good, was really good. But like, bro, I'm the quarterback, bro. Like, Josh, if I got 4 rings, bro, I'm gonna hit 1, 2. I'm gonna hit you with the 4 every single time, bro. I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna hit the Klay Thompson every single time, bro.
My Ravens 2000 Trent Dilfer, bro. After winning that Super Bowl, he's not even a top 20 quarterback in the league at that time, bro. Like, that doesn't mean.
Did you just compare Sam Darnold to the Trent
Dilfer? Yes.
Yes,
because we're talking about 2 defenses that carry.
Mind you, Sam Darnold already got the Vikings pretty far last year.
One and done, actually.
That's what he does.
One and done. Ahmad, one and done. Him and Trent Dilfer had the same amount of rings. So if we're going to use your argument, Trent Dilfer is one of the top greats ever.
Okay, I mean, we can do that, but then we can say Lamar Jackson not even as good as Trent Dilfer. So,
and like I said, when you start saying that, you start looking crazy. I mean, like, you can't, you know what I mean? You can't do that.
I don't know,
bro.
Like, bro. If we come from the same draft class, bro, I'm flexing on you. I'm like, yo, I got a ring, bro.
Flex. Go ahead, get your flex on, bro. Like,
you can't sit at my table, bro. You gotta sit at the kids' table.
See,
he's trolling, bro.
I know he is, and I'm leaning into it because I'm like, you can't, like, it's when with the football, bro. It's so, like, you talking about a 2-time MVP too. So I mean, that disrespect's kind of crazy. You know what I mean? Like,
disrespectful, man. Come on,
you've never been in your life better than Lamar Jackson. Maybe in college, you know what I mean? But come on.
Yeah, I will give Lamar Jackson. He is a 2-time MVP for sure. But it also kind of makes me question that, like, God damn, bro, you a 2-time MVP. It's one thing when I feel like one thing is like you in a Joe Burrow situation. Say you in a Joe Burrow situation. That's one thing. I understand that, bro. You just wasn't provided with the right tools, the right people to get it done. This nigga was.
Who was Lamar Jackson right with? Isaiah Likely, Mark Andrews, Zay Flowers, DeAndre Hopkins?
Bro, yeah, I don't. But he's had multiple opportunities to.
But like, you're saying opportunities, but like, look at the people who was on his team, bro. A quarterback can do but so much, bro. You can't expect Lamar Jackson to throw the ball.
I'm from the Patrick Mahomes club. You know what I'm saying? So like, when you talk about quarterbacks getting it done, like,
bro, he has a Hall of Fame tight end on his team, man.
Who? Oh, and what is Derrick Henry, bro?
You can argue Patrick Mahomes. There's an argument you can say that Patrick Mahomes is the greatest quarterback ever. Like, you can make that argument, bro. So like, even that is a little. You're comparing apples and oranges in a sense, bro. Like, how you're trying to spin this. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm not trying to spin that. I'm asking questions.
You are
asking a question, trying to figure some things out. Like, man, if 1 + 1 = 2, then this nigga might not be like who we think he is. I don't know. Maybe next season we'll see. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still waiting. I don't want to. I don't want to like. It'd be a shame if Lamar Jackson ends up to be the next Cam Newton. You feel me? Like I don't want to see that.
We're not doing that either.
Look at Cam
Wow.
Newton.
Actually, I'm good.
Nice.
Actually, he's not. He ain't gonna get me. You got it. You got it.
That's growth.
You got it.
But
Remember 2020? The nigga throwing interceptions.
Yo.
Yeah,
Got it.
to the Bills. He only had 162 yards that game.
You got it. Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right, bro.
2019, I was the number one seed. You got bounced by the Titans, bro.
We weren't the number one seed, but go ahead, get your shit off though. Get your shit off, bro. You got it.
Ahmad has a
I'm not gonna
doc.
count the Chiefs. I'm not gonna count 2022 because like I didn't expect y'all to beat the Chiefs, but the other ones, yeah.
That was the only year we would have won number one seed. But go ahead, get your shit off though.
Ahmad has a doctorate degree in rage baiting.
Nah, bro. I'm asking questions. Charles agrees. Charles low-key agree with me. He just don't want to say
I don't bring me in this, bro. Don't bring me.
it. He don't want to say it.
No.
I'm gonna say what y'all don't want to say. But all right, we can move on.
Yeah, let's move on, yo. Let's move on. All right, so I know y'all seen this. Crash out. Shout out to P, man. What's going
Bro, y'all was number one seed 2019.
Huh?
My fault.
No, you good, bro. You good.
Trav trying to throw me off. Y'all was definitely number one seed.
No, we
Fact
weren't.
check. 2019, 2020,
We weren't number one seed.
14 and 2.
Yeah, we didn't have. That was the year we were number one seed is when we had that was 2023 when we lost to the Chiefs.
So Google wrong now.
Google's wrong. Google's wrong, bro.
When they get delusional, they start saying all types of shit. Yeah. Don't want to be wrong.
You got Trav upset right now, man. You feel me? So tread lightly, nigga.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Nigga said not Google wrong.
Wikipedia wrong, Google wrong. Shit, man.
Oh my god, y'all are some funny ass niggas, bro. All right, man. Look, crash out. Falcons rookie James Pierce Jr. has been arrested. He's been charged with a minimum of 5 years due to crashing his Lambo into his ex-girlfriend's Rakia Jackson's vehicle, trying to stop her from going to the police office. I'm gonna break down exactly some of the things that happened. I have it right here. So basically, the details of Atlanta Falcons defensive end James Pierce Jr.'s arrest connected to WNBA star Rakia Jackson. Rakia Jackson told police she ended a 3-year relationship with James Pierce Jr. She blocked his number. He allegedly used another phone to contact her. Friday, she texted him to leave her alone. Saturday, she noticed him allegedly following her in a Lamborghini. He allegedly exited his car and tried to open her door. She drove toward a police station. He allegedly followed and attempted to rear-end her. Police arrived and ordered him to the ground at gunpoint. He allegedly drove off, striking an officer in the knee, crashed at an intersection and attempted to flee and resisted arrest. Yeah.
Wow.
How do we feel about this, yo? How do we feel about this? Pierce Jr. is a rookie, I believe, and he's coming off a sensational rookie season. I think he had 11 sacks this season, and he's actually really, really good. And just to give you some context, he was supposed to be a top 10, top 5 pick in that draft, but he fell to the late in the first round due to behavioral issues. So, with that being said, let's start with you, Trav. How do you feel about this situation here?
I don't know if he's I I don't know if that's just a CTE kicking in early in this young man's career or what, bro. Because like I said, none of that shit makes any sense, bro. It is it that good? Like, is you know what I mean? Like yo, she must have got that motherfucking that boy.
It must be that good, bro. Because
to do all like to risk to throw your whole career away, bro. Like your whole like once you start, like, bro, you hitting cops, bro. Like in your vehicle, like
in your Lambo,
all
in your Lambo,
gone, bro. Like, and then you crash your whip into her, bro. Like that nigga's off, bro. I think the nigga's off, bro. But
hey, let's keep it real though, bro. We all I'm not saying it's right. It's right, but we all been in that position.
Nah, I've never been there before.
Wait, hold on.
Charles, you crashed a Lamborghini?
You crashing your Lambo? I've never been there before, bro.
I'm not saying he's right for this, but like, let's keep it real. It's all about how he could have handled the situation differently, not done all that. But like, we feel like as a man, bro, who, bro, listen, the girl who he used to fuck with, bro, or used to talk to, she's bad, bro. Right? She's bad. She's a star in WNBA. I think she averaged like 15 points per game. Let's keep it real, bro. Good looking lady. He's probably competing with niggas in the NBA who probably got all this money, this and that. They've been together for 3 years, bro. She probably was done with his ass. Let's keep it real, bro. We all been, not saying we've been in that position, but we all felt as though we wanted to crash out. But like actually crashing out, that's crazy. But like, let's not act like we never like, you know what I'm saying? We never. Like
Charles. Whoa.
This girl that never make you that man, bro. Let's keep it real.
Yo, this extreme, no, bro.
Not this extreme, but like
this is extreme, bro. Like, yeah. Niggas been hurt before, you know, and boo-hoo, cool. But nigga, I'm in the NFL, bro. I'm making money. I'm one of them dudes, like, you know what I mean? Like, that crash out, like when you at that level, bro. At least how I look at it, bro. If I got that much money and I'm at that level, yeah, she might be a baddie. She might be this and that. Yo, there's 1,000 more baddies that you have access to, bro. It can't be. You can't be that down bad with her, bro. You can't. But like
some people, bro, it's only with certain people, bro. It's easier said than done with certain people. Some people might have never experienced that type, but you know what I'm saying?
Yo, lock that nigga up, bro. Lock that nigga up, bro. That shit is unacceptable, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Nah, because it's only a matter of time before he actually seriously hurt somebody.
Like, it could have. That's serious enough, bro. You know what I mean? Like, who knows how? You know what I mean? Like, yo, if he really would have, I mean, yo, the hitter, yo, in the whip, bro. Like, bro, you don't know what could have happened. You know what I mean? Like, yo, that's Charles. Have I ever read some shit like that, bro?
No, I ain't no.
Yo, I'm gonna call a judge like, yo, lock Charles's ass up. Is out there, but yo, he hit a cop.
He's bugging. He hit a cop, bro.
Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. But like, all right, fellas,
like
we never like. Come, let's be real. You would never.
Trav. So, as a father as a girl dad, bro, like, do you ever like go through those situations? You're like those scenarios in your head. Like, I know she's mad young still, but like, do you ever like?
Dog,
you know, like, damn, niggas doing some crazy shit. Like, you're like kind of go through that in your head, like, damn, what would I do?
Don't worry. I'll crash out. That would be a justified crash out for me. Like, it'd be a justified crash out for me, bro. Like, don't. Yeah, that's already. I've already ran that through. Don't worry.
The calculation, the risk,
whole clip getting dumped. So I mean, that just is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, that's just. I mean, like I ain't even. Yeah, I mean, we're not playing that game. You know what I mean? We're not doing that.
I feel you.
Like, I just think that's just like you at that level now, bro. You can't, like I said,
can't do stuff like that.
You're off. You know what I mean? And like I said, you said we joke about the CTE thing, but I think that'd be a real thing for some of these dudes. And they trying to handle that shit, but some people just it goes different than others. You know what I mean? Like, we see the domestic abuse things that happen. It seems like yearly. You know what I mean? Like, it's always a thing in the NFL. Like, these niggas be raging out, bro. So I mean, this is just a form of it that I guess we've kind of seen, but not at that level. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, we've all seen a Ray Rice video. We've all seen, you know, different guys here and there. You know what I mean? It's like there's some crash outs. You know what I mean? Like the nigga that, you know, the dude with the Raiders who drunk drove and, you know, killed that one. You know, just different things where these dudes is like, dog, you wouldn't think like us, like, yo, if we were in their shoes, like, bro, how are you doing this, bro? Like, you made it, bro. Like, why are you wilding like this? You know what I mean? It's sad, bro. It really is. It's sad when you think about it. But
bro, honestly, no, bro. See, what I want to bring up about this is this, right? I think we have to talk about this. During Super Bowl weekend, I saw Deion Sanders check a lot of niggas, bro. He was checking a lot of people who, you know, try to like taint the Sanders name. And I'm bringing that up because when I'm looking at doing a little research on James Pierce, just kind of his background, they saying it was very known he had one of the worst behavioral issues, hella behavioral issues, even before getting picked. And he only fell down to number 26. So now I'm looking at someone like Shador, who's also supposed to be a top 5 pick, bro, like top 5 pick, lock. But he fell to the 144th pick, some shit like that. How does that make sense, bro? I think they pick and choose, bro. They pick and choose based upon what their agenda is. I'm just using this to justify that what happened to Shador wasn't right, bro. That's what I'm using this for. Because how you let this nigga still be a first rounder pick, but not let Shador be a first rounder pick, bro? Make it make sense.
I wasn't even gonna take that. You took that a whole nother route. I wouldn't even think about that. I'm not gonna lie.
But Deion was clocking niggas the Super Bowl weekend. He was like, he was. I don't know if y'all said there's one podcast he did. There's one guy he checked and he was like, yo, when they was slandering my son's name, you didn't say nothing. The guy was like, oh, you know, I definitely said something. He's like, nah, you didn't say nothing at all. He was checking everybody. Checking everybody. Shout out Shador, man.
Shout out Shador. Let's keep it moving, y'all. Yeah, we can go ahead and do that just due to time's sake. So Steve Kerr went ahead and issued an apology to Jonathan Kuminga, basically saying that if you watch the video, if you see what he said, he basically said, you know, it was hard for the Warriors to let him go, and he felt like as a coach he didn't do right by him, and he didn't give him the playing time that he deserved, and that he hates to see him go, and he's sorry that he kind of stunted his growth and development. Just to make a long story short, because now Kuminga's on the Atlanta Hawks. So Charles, we'll start with you right here. How do you feel about this apology from Steve Kerr to Kuminga?
I'm gonna keep it real. That's a PR apology. His PR team told him to apology. But realistically speaking, you had a guy that was averaging 14 points per game on your team, shooting over 40% from the field, and you know what I'm saying, he was a hooper when he got in the game. I remember when he got in the game when they lost Jimmy Butler. You know, he went off. I forgot how many points he had, but he went off. You know, so it's like that's a PR. I'm gonna keep it real, bro. He could have probably meant it, but like I feel as though that's a PR apology, bro. Like that's a PR apology. But I feel as though Jonathan Kuminga on the Hawks, bro, he gonna go off. Whenever he gets back from that injury that he has, bro, he's gonna go off. He's gonna have endless opportunities to, you know what I'm saying, score the ball and show that he's a factor on the court, man. Because on the Warriors, that just wasn't his playing style, man. The Warriors like guys who are like, you know, that can. I don't even know how to explain the Warriors' playing style. Like, they can just shoot the ball and just like, you know. I don't even know how to explain the Warriors' playing style. They're just, you know, not your average typical, you know, team. It's like the Warriors' playing style reminds me of like they're just so stuck on like 2016 and 2017. They're just, you know, with the small ball line. He just doesn't fit their like playing scheme, if that makes sense. So it's like he gonna go to a different team and he gonna flourish, man. He gonna flourish, man. I can't wait to see it too, man. Cause the way they was training Jonathan Kuminga, bro, it was terrible, bro. DMPs on DMPs. Steve Kerr blatantly disrespecting them, saying that we would play him, but this and that. Like as a coach, bro, you don't say that about you don't say that about your player, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's an option. Like coaches have options not to speak on stuff they want to speak on and speak on stuff they don't want to speak on. That means you went out your way to speak on this, but like you feel what I'm saying, bro? Like you just don't do that.
Before I let you go, Trav, one quick thing that he said is he needed the runway. Steve Kerr said this on Jonathan Kuminga. He said he needed the runway to make more mistakes. It was very tough not being allowed to make those mistakes. Trav, how do you feel about this situation?
If I was Kuminga, I'd be like, I don't want to hear that shit, bro. I think Steve Kerr's on some bullshit. I think he's a bullshit coach. I think he was given that team, and you know what I mean, he just had the players, you know what I mean, to make him look good. I don't think Kerr is a good coach. Kuminga was there when they won their last championship, right, Ahmad?
Yeah, he did. He was there.
Okay. I thought I read something like during that playoff run too. I think there was a few games where Kuminga had like 17 points. I think that's what they were showing, like something like that. He had like 3 or 4 games where he actually, you know, as a rookie, scored like 17 plus points. So for him not to be integrated just shows me that the coach is too. I don't even know if it's stuck in your ways or just however you're thinking. Like I don't. For me, I don't understand as if we drafted this guy and he shows out in the playoffs as a rookie, why we don't, you know, integrate that back into our scheme or anything like that. You know what I mean? So I think that's just more of a thing on Kerr and how he actually coaches. But I'm like Charles said, that's some PR shit, bro. I think that's like how this whole thing's been going, and you hadn't had nothing nice to say during this whole time, and now he's gone. Now you put the statement out. I think it's some BS. You know what I mean? And like I said, I don't even know what the Warriors are doing during it. I know y'all had the trade episode. Y'all niggas is down bad, bro. Like congrats, bro, on getting Porzingis. You know what I mean? Like Mr. Sick Man himself. Like
can I say something about that real quick, Trav? Not to cut you off, but
yeah.
I'm glad you actually brought that up because I forgot to bring that up in the trade episode. Or this came out after the trade episode that we did, but the Warriors were talking to the Grizzlies about trading for Jaren Jackson Jr., but stopped to focus on Giannis, then ended up with Porzingis.
Yeah,
that's even worse, bro. That's even worse.
Like I said, the Warriors are 1-2 years away from being back in the projects, bro, and being a forgotten organization, bro. Like I said, they got so lucky with the 3 that those players that they got, and Mark Jackson, you know, actually coached them boys up and gave, you know, the projects, bro. They're gonna be back to like that team is gonna be so bad the next 10 years, bro. Like Ahmad's gonna be sick, bro. Well, we already know he's got.
Nah. I'm not gonna be sick. When Curry, you already know, bro. My paper.
Yeah, you got 5 other teams. Yeah. We already know he's got 5 other teams lined up.
You're in the transfer portal, bro.
Yeah, bro. They got free agent.
It's eliminated too, bro.
The war, like
right here.
Like I said, it's bad. I feel like ever since the GM lost or the GM left,
Bob Myers.
It's been bad. Like I said, they got the one chip after he left. I believe that because I think he wasn't there.
No, he was there. They won that chip and then he left.
He did.
And then Mike Dunleavy's been sinking this shit, bro. That nigga, who was the captain of the Titanic? That's who Mike Dunleavy is.
Yeah, it's back to the projects. You guys go. Like I said, organization is looking like they were back in the 90s, early 2000s, bro. Not a good team. But salute to y'all. Good run.
Facts. Good run,
yo. Good run.
Ahmad?
I'm kind of conflicted about this. I have 2 opinions. Because, like, I have one opinion that's like, you know, if you were sorry, then why'd you do it, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm kind of taking that approach to it. But as a coach, bro, you know, there's a lot of things at play here. You got to think of how well somebody fits in the system. So, like, we have Jonathan Kuminga, right? And he's not a very good free throw shooter. He shoots like 50% from the line. something crazy like that. And he's a 32% 3-point shooter, so you can't shoot. So you get your buckets inside the paint, but you can't hit free throws, you know? So it kind of makes you a liability sometimes to have you in the game. So I'm thinking from that perspective too. Also, he doesn't space the floor too. When he's on the floor, like he doesn't space the floor. And sometimes he'd be confused, like he don't know where he's at, like or he don't know the plays. And if you're in a team, right, where it's like a more seasoned team, it's not a young team, it's more of a team of vets, you know. So sometimes when you're on a team like that, you know, they don't got time to teach the young buck, which is not a good thing, but it is what it is. If you're in the kitchen with some 5-star chefs, you know, all seasoned chefs, and you forgot to turn the pan on, they're gonna snap at you, bro. They're not gonna have the patience to kind of help you develop and everything. It's not that kind of system. So I can kind of feel Kerr on that. But on the other hand, when Curry was out, bro, you know, in the playoffs, he kind of came through for us. He was getting buckets. This year, there's been times where Draymond's been out, Jimmy Butler's been out, and Curry's been out, and he still didn't play him. I think that would be the time to play him so he can like learn and get experience by himself. Instead, they playing Pat Spencer and Podzinski, man. If I was Jonathan Kuminga, I'd feel disrespected. Like, you came up with a 10-day contract and get more PT than me, and y'all paying me $22 million. I would feel kind of some type of way about that. I think that's where it's kind of like giving mixed signals, and it's kind of confusing with this whole Jonathan Kuminga situation because you waited all offseason to sign him, gave him 22 M's just to like not play him and end up trading him anyways. So I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of conflicted between those two stances.
And they kind of shot themselves in the foot too with not playing them because that kind of decreases trade value a little bit too. I feel as though they would have played him more, they could have got more out of him. But now
that's a very good point.
Got to deal with KP, bro. Like you feel me? You could have went out and got a guy like somebody better than KP, bro, for Jonathan Kuminga, bro.
I think we talked about that earlier in the season, maybe even before the season started on here, where we were saying like, bro, like if you play him, bro, you're gonna get his his trade stock up, bro. Like I said, the money you guys are paying him, if you guys actually played him, the money would make sense to trade him for somebody better than a Porzingis. You know what I mean? Someone who we don't know what he looks like. You know what I mean? Y'all could have actually got someone better. You know what I mean? So, like,
bro, that trade, bro, they've been this over. We being for real, they've been this over.
Sure, bro, for sure.
Oh yeah.
That's how I feel about it, right? Because like that's also, I feel like we're getting low on valuable assets to like trade and stuff like that. You know, so when you have young players like that, you got to. You said what?
I said you finally got yourselves a big man though. Y'all needed that. You can stretch the floor too.
Funny, right?
You can stretch the floor. Yeah, that's the big. Ideally, let's keep it a buck though. Porzingis ideally is the big y'all been wanting, bro.
Realistically speaking, I ain't gonna let him cook though. He can rebound, he can defend, he can.
Like I said,
and he's healthy. Porzingis is tough, bro.
Yes, that is true.
That's how you've been happy that you get Anthony Davis.
Hey, nigga, I am happy. Yeah, I'm ecstatic.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know why you about that. I'm not happy about a guy who plays 17 games, bro. Because guess what? The season's 82 games long. What is 17 games gonna do for us, bro?
Bro, he's the big y'all been wanting, bro. Stretches the floor, can shoot the three, can shoot the midi, can defend.
He doesn't play. So what's the point? What's the point?
Just give him a chance. You gave up before you gave him a chance, bro.
Yeah, you never know. He might have a breakout season up. You know what I'm saying?
He might be healthy. He might play all 82. You never know.
Playing with a point guard like Curry, bro. Curry can,
get y'all right back to the championship, bro.
Yeah, sure.
Is this reverse? Is this reverse rage bait?
That sounded so sarcastic, bro. He did not believe that shit at all, bro.
Is this rage bait revenge? Huh? Is that what we doing?
You know what I mean?
Okay.
What you been looking for?
Yo, after All-Star break, bro, you know what I mean? You turn your whole season around.
Turn the whole season around. You never know.
What hurt more, though? What hurt more? I said it was last episode, Trav. What hurt more was the fact that we were supposed to get Giannis. We were supposed to get Giannis. He was like, yeah, the Warriors, they're in the best position to get Giannis. They're in the front running, and then we get KP. Oh, my God. I'm sick.
Ahmad fell to his knees when he seen the chat. He was so upset, bro.
Pause.
But come on, man. You reached, bro. You reaching now. You reaching, bro.
That was a sad trade for y'all, bro. Sad
X
trade.
was happy. X in our fantasy chat, a fellow Warriors
Bro,
fan,
that's
he's
like,
okay. He said he'll take it.
bro. That's like when you getting your ass beat your whole life, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you get your ass beat for a long time, you finally can go to school one day and not get hit at all, bro. It's like a little bit of relief, that makes you feel better. That's not a good trade. And then you gotta consider that with all the trades that you gotta put it in context too. You can't just look at that trade. You gotta look at all the trades that we've done before then. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look at the Al Horford trade. You gotta look at the Seth.
Y'all signed him. Y'all didn't trade for him. Y'all signed him.
You gotta look at the getting rid of Jordan Poole for nothing. Getting rid of Klay Thompson. We didn't get anything for Klay Thompson. You gotta look at all those things that this general manager has done, and you gotta think to yourself, at what point do we fire that nigga? Coaches get fired every day. Like, bro, coaches have one bad season, they're gone. At what point do we look at the nigga who's actually drafting and hiring these players and be like, yo, you gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go.
I'd do that when Steve Kerr leaves, bro. I feel like I'd do that.
Nah,
when
I think you gotta go first, bro. I think Mike Dunleavy gotta go first, bro. This nigga has been like, just do me a favor. When y'all get a chance, look at the trades he's made, bro. He picked up Al Horford and thought he was doing something. That was a big trade this offseason. Al Horford.
Look, man. Enough with the Warriors. We got 2 more topics and then we're done. We're gonna go on and move on to the brawl. Oh no, excuse me. The Donovan Mitchell and James Harden. They rally to beat the Nuggets. We really didn't get a chance to speak about the James Harden trade, so this is our chance to do it right now. How do we feel about this new look Cavs team with James Harden, Donovan Mitchell?
Yeah, Charles.
Evan Mobley.
Come on. Yo, Trav. Charles is trying to say that now that they got Anthony Davis, each is wide open. That's what he's trying to.
Okay.
I was like, bro, James Harden just went to the Cavs, right? And I forgot Dennis Schroeder went to the Cavs too.
That's cool. That's cool. That James Harden went to. I ain't not. Yeah, they gonna do their thing. They gonna do the thing. But I ain't gonna lie. Since we talking about the Cavs right now, the Cavs y'all ain't been doing their thing, bro. Like they've been doing their thing. Donovan Mitchell had 32 and 10 that game, bro. He had Harden had 22, 10 rebounds and 7 assists, bro. 3 assists shy from a triple-double, bro. He's been hooping, bro. Evan Mobley was out too, bro. Imagine when Evan Mobley come back in that lineup. He's already averaging 17 points and 8 rebounds, shooting over 50% from the field. That team could be that team. I ain't gonna lie. I know I could sign the Wizards, bro, and stuff like that. But on a real standpoint, bro, on a realistic standpoint, bro, that team could low key be a team out the East, bro. Because you gotta really think about it, bro. James Harden is gonna elevate Evan Mobley's game, bro. He's already out 17 points and 8 rebounds, bro. I guarantee you that number is going to go up by the time of this season is over, bro. By the time this season is over, that number is going to go up, and it's going to be because of James Harden, bro. That team is going to be like that, bro. And it's funny because trading for James Harden, you actually help out other guys around that team too, bro. Again, Evan Mobley, bro. It's really going to set those guys up for success, bro. You know what I'm saying? So they might fake be a team to watch out for this season in the East, but next season it might be a little harder with Tyrese coming back and with Zubac and Siakam and the Wizards with Anthony Davis.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, Charles. They're gonna have that foot on your neck, man.
I want to say foot on the neck. We're gonna be bumping with them though. We're gonna be bumping
like this, little brother style. It's
gonna be bumping.
Go ahead, Trev.
Nah, that trade they made, getting rid of Garland for Hart, that team looked as day and night, bro. I think this is going to help. Like he said, that's going to help that whole team so much. I think this is the first time Donovan Mitchell too is actually playing with that type of a player, bro. That quality of a player where
It is.
I don't have to do everything every night, bro. Like he was doing that shit the whole time with the Jazz. You know what I mean? Like Cleveland. Like you don't have to. You can kind of just go out there and just hoop now, bro. Like you don't. All the pressure's not on you. You know what I mean? James Harden's one of them guys, bro. Like where he can be your pure point, bro. So he's gonna make Mobley. He's gonna make
Allen.
Allen. You know, all them dudes. He's gonna make all the elevate their game so much, bro. Like I said, I don't want to sound like I'm just going off the ledge now, but bro, I wouldn't be surprised that team goes to the finals now, bro. This year, especially this year, bro, because I feel like the East is super wide open. The only team that I would be worried about in the East is like the Pistons, Celtics a little bit, but I think the Cavs can beat all those teams in the East, bro. Now how they built up.
You ain't mentioned the Knicks. You don't like the Knicks?
Nah.
It's the Knicks.
Bro, no, bro, don't do that.
It's the Knicks, bro.
Yeah, nah. You haven't been on long enough to know that we anti-Knicks.
It's not even me being anti-Knicks, bro. It's just the Knicks have to they gotta show me, bro. And like I said, I think
the Knicks are anti-Knicks, bro.
But I ain't gonna fake. They did trade. I'm not saying Jose Colorado is like a big staple, but the thing that they was missing was heart on that team, bro. You traded for a guy that brings you heart and passion, bro. So like, I'm not saying that's gonna do a lot, bro. I'm gonna help them in the long run, but like
that's a cool storyline, you know. Brooklyn kid on New York, cool. You know what I mean? It's cool. You know what I mean? But like, nah, bro. Like, nah. I think you asked me the clear favorites in the East right now is that Cavs team, who was the number 1 seed last year. You know what I mean? And they have essentially the same team now upgraded with Harden, bro. Like there's no reason.
And adding Keon Ellis and Dennis Schroeder.
And my man Schroeder and I fuck with Schroeder a lot, bro. Like that's a huge pickup for them coming off the bench for them, bro. Like that team is built to get to the finals now for sure, bro. Like I said, unless they have a crazy meltdown, which we do know Harden has that disappearing act in the playoffs, bro. So we have seen that, you know what I mean? But with Donovan Mitchell, I think it's going to look a little different, bro. And like I said, he's in the East now, bro. Like, you know what I mean? James Harden's in the East. And last time we seen him in the East, if it wasn't a bunch of injuries, bro, that Brooklyn team should have made it to the finals. But that team was so hurt with him, KD, and Kyrie, you know what I mean, that they didn't get there. So I think Harden being in the East on this team, bro, I would not be surprised they get to the finals this year, bro. Like I think they built for that, bro. I think that was one of the best trades that happened at the trade deadline. It was the Cavs picking up James Harden, bro.
For sure.
That was big time.
I real quickly, I agree with everything y'all said. A+ trade. Donovan, all he's ever really wanted was some help. He's never had help before. That's been his whole issue of why I think he can't. Because Donovan, I think he's pretty consistent in terms of his performance. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to playoffs, like he shows up if he's healthy, you know. But he just has to do it all by himself usually. When he does have like that second person, like last year, Darius Garland was healthy for the beginning of the season, a good majority of the season, really, and it showed in a lot of ways. So now that you got Harden there, I think that's a great pickup. And also Harden has learned to play. He's changed his game more to play like with other players, make other players better. Yep. He's up in Houston Rockets, James Harden. After that stint in Philadelphia, I think he really changed his game to be more of a point guard, facilitate, but still he can score. He's still that nigga when it comes to scoring too.
For sure.
So I like this, man. I think at this point right now, I know the Golden State probably is not going to win this year. So I think at that point, I can truthfully root for James Harden and Donovan Mitchell to get a chip this year. I think it's finally time. Because I think James Harden, bro, it would be a tragedy. It would be a tragedy if he
doesn't get one
without at least one chip. Right? You got to look at his career and what he's done, bro. Like Houston Rockets, James Harden. You got to look at what he's done, bro. And you got to think, man, he deserves a chip, bro. He definitely deserves a chip. So I want to see him get one. I mean, yeah, Curry's they done beat him like a bajillion times. So at this point, I think it's time for him to Donovan Mitchell to get a chip.
All right, and we're gonna do one more topic. Really not even a topic, but just how you feel about the NBA before the All-Star break. There was a brawl going on. There was several brawls last night that happened, but one particularly with the Hornets and the Pistons. And there's been a lot of brawls going on this season. Do you like this as this product of the NBA where teams really don't like each other, and they willing to go out there and fight? Like I seen Isaiah Stewart. I don't know if y'all seen that whole Hornets, bro. He came from the bench with he still had the ice on his knees.
Ice on the knees,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying? Came and rushed that what's his name? Miles Bridges, bro. Don't care, man. And the product of the NBA, this is what people want to see. That kind of gives the feels for especially like more so the old heads in the 90s, the 2000s, even the 80s, you know what I'm saying? So how do you feel about this, this type of product from the NBA where teams don't like each other, and they're going at it? Let's start with you, Trav.
I like it, bro. Like, get all that friendly shit out of here, bro. I think that's you can see, like, I want to see the intensity of the game. You know what I mean? I want to see dudes battling. Like, cool, y'all can be cool and everything, but the whole buddy thing that your man's probably made cool is just it's a little too much. You know what I mean? Like, I like it, bro. Like I said, and I don't think the fighting is a big thing, bro. Like, everyone always tries to make that like that's such a bad thing, or that this and that. It's like, bro, that's part of sports, bro. Like, I feel like the NBA is the only ones who get looked at negatively when people start fighting. You know what I mean? Like, hockey literally lets you fight, bro. Like, MLB bench is clear all the time. You know what I mean? Like, it's just part of the game. You know what I mean? And if you ask me, basketball is almost the same way, bro. Like, dudes was fighting back in the day, bro. It's just in sports, that's what happens. You know what I mean? So, and me and Amon always talk about how it's so soft now. The NBA is so soft. I think to bring this little physical toughness back, dudes not liking each other, bro. Like, yeah, let's do that, bro. We competing, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we don't have to be buddy. You know what I mean? Like, your man Bron got a handshake with everybody in the league. Like, we ain't gotta be that friendly, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, let's bring some of this toughness back, bro. Like, we don't. I hate you, bro. Like, it's cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we don't have to like you, bro. Like, let's do this, bro. Like, old buddy from the Pistons, he be wilding though. You know what I mean? I think he gonna get the biggest fine. You know what I mean? I think he's multi-game suspension, bro, because this isn't his first offense, and he came off the bench, bro. Like you said, you already wrapped up, bro. Like, knees is on ice, like, bro. He's looking for a fight. You know what I mean? Like, new crash out, new Draymond. You know what I mean? 2.0, like, going harder. You know what I mean? So,
and it's crazy though because he was actually doing good. Like, he hasn't gotten to no altercations for
it's
a
been
while.
a while. Yeah, it's been a while. That's why he you know what I mean? It's been too long. Like, let me get back in the ring. You know what I mean? So I like it, bro. Like I said, I'm not one of those guys who's like, oh, this makes the league look bad. Like, it's the NBA, bro. Like, the product's still good. You know what I mean? It's not like everyone's just fighting every night, fight. You know what I mean? Or it's messing anything up. You're not messing the money up, bro. Like, as long as we're not, it's not like a Malice in the Palace situation where players is fighting fans. I'm cool with players fighting players, bro. Like, getting scrappy like that. There's no issue.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, Trav. Like, recent, like I said, especially this season, there's been a lot of brawls, a lot of fights this season. But usually when we see fights before, they'll kind of just, kind of hold each other. But nah, this year they throwing hands, bro. Like, they actually throwing punches.
Hands.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's going on, bro. But yeah, this season, it's been kind of crazy. Charles?
I kind of see why they don't want it going on from like a professional standpoint. You want to keep an image that the league is, welcoming to all ages, and like, in their eyes from a professional standpoint, bro. Like, you don't want people just looking at the sport as like,
Look at these niggas.
Yeah, bro. So, like, I understand from that standpoint, but at the same time, bro, like, basketball, bro, like, you gonna say something to somebody and they not gonna like what you said to them. It is gonna be something else, bro. So it's like, at the end of the day, it's a part of the game. But it's like, at the same time, I kind of see from a professional standpoint, like, you don't want this to be like the face up. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we got this going on. Nah, you want it to be strictly hoops, nah. And I kind of respect that from like a business standpoint, but like on like a realistic standpoint, bro, it's going to happen, bro. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. You cannot. There's nothing that you can do in this world to stop a grown man, like getting like you can't, bro. It's a part of the game, bro. Like it's gonna happen, bro. But
See, Charles, I feel you, but part of me wants to put my mod cap on, and the reason why it's the whole professionalism thing is look like that is because you talking about the league is 90% black, bro. I think that's the only.
I was gonna go ahead, Trav.
It gets that BS because
learning.
the NHL is opening, bro. Like the NHL, there's kids like kids watch NHL, bro. Like there's plenty of kid hockey players and everything like that. They're encouraged to fight, bro. They fight. They
fight. Did y'all see that?
Think about it.
Did you see that clip?
The refs let them
clip with the boys, the little boys, ice in the ice hockey. They was fighting each other. Y'all seen that?
Like that's like it's never frowned upon. No one's ever like, oh, look at them thugs. But then when we do it in the NBA, like you said, it gets that side eye. Like look at Josh, look at these niggas.
Right, but
like,
you got to
be like that.
You gotta think about it. The league is ran by a white old Jewish man. You think a white old Jewish man is going for that?
Who you think's running the NHL? Probably some white old. I don't care if you Jewish. You know what I mean? It's the powers that be all look alike. You know what I mean? So like, I feel like that's the only reason it gets that. Oh, these niggas non-professional. Look at these thugs. Is because the league is 95% black, bro, and I think that's kind of BS. I think that's the only reason it's really like that, bro. Like there's no. Like I said, the baseball. There's no reason to be baseball. Them niggas do the same thing, bro. Like,
because like you got it's different baseball. You throwing like a 97-mile-per-hour fastball or something like nigga. I want to fight too. That shit hit me. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I feel what you're saying. I feel what you're saying though. For sure.
Ahmad, give your take.
Trav, you know what I'm saying? Trav learning, man. That's all I was gonna say, bro. That's what I was gonna say.
My bad. I didn't mean to take your take of mine. When he said that, I was like, nah, I don't like that side of it.
Yeah.
I don't like that, yo. Like,
bro, that's the Trav. Yeah, but nah, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, yeah, man, it's black. They black. That's one difference. It's a bad look when you see a bunch of black people fighting. It can mess the money up. You know, I think people aren't. I think when people see black people fighting, bro, they think something totally different than if they see white people fighting. To be real with you. And NBA is a business, you know what I'm saying? So they're trying to expand right now. They got mad money coming in from streaming services, revenues, all different places. They're trying to do a lot of different things, and they see it as potentially messing up a business opportunity. So they don't want it to get too hood. You know what I mean? So. I think, what Trav said basically. Yeah.
Well, fellas, so we got for tonight. Ahmad, close us up.
So, make sure y'all do us a favor and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We're gonna be back with another episode
Thursday
for you guys. So tune into us then. All right. Until next time, it's Who Got Next. We out.
Sure. All right, fellas.